This is a question from Bradley from Birmingham who says, how much more is there from the Dubstar archive, and are there any rarities from the Disgraceful album that we can hear? Well, Bradley, so far in the Dubstar archive, I've only really included songs that I thought would be interesting. And so consequently, I've avoided putting up just minor alternative versions of songs that everybody has heard already. And I've concentrated on songs that I thought there'd be an interesting story behind them, or it's just great music that actually hasn't been heard before. But there is still a vast amount of music that stretches all the way from the very earliest days when it was just me and Chris, right the way through to the end of the United States of Being album sessions, which ended in effectively 2013. So I would say that overall, we're just around a third of the way through these recordings. So in terms of Disgraceful, yeah, there will be some recordings from the Disgraceful era that have never been heard before. And I'm intending to put them up round about the time of the 30th anniversary of Disgraceful, which will be in October. There's also a whole bunch of other recordings which were kind of works in progress, which I have been umming and ahhing as to whether they should be released at all, largely because I don't really know whether they count as Dubstar recordings. You see, Dubstar is me and Chris and Sarah. So these recordings, which are as much kind of songwriters kind of notes or mixes or just sort of productions without the others' involvement, I'm not really sure whether we can call them Dubstar. But there's a lot of fabulous music from that long period of time, nearly 20 years, that I am wondering whether I should actually complete and put up in some form. And if you're curious as to what this stuff might sound like, I would draw your attention to the Dubstar Prelude EPs that I put up on Spotify. I think it was 2021. These are 8 tunes that are an example of compositions that weren't completed during the Dubstar era, but were always intended to be Dubstar songs. They're all there, or at least 8 of them are there, I should say. So, yeah, if we include them, well, then we've really barely scratched the surface, I suppose.